Jai Sri Ram, friends. Welcome to Bharat Marg. So happy to see you here. Today we are going to discuss about a very important information, that is destabilize and dismantle India, the plan of Canada, which caused the Canadian diplomats exit. India gave an ultimatum. The Modi government said, you better take your guys because they are meddling in our internal matter. Essentially, the goal was to destabilize and dismantle India. That's what we are going to talk about. I'm going to do some exposes, so make sure to watch this video. Why this caused the money laundering, sheltering criminals, immigration racket from India, okay, especially from Punjab. How the whole narrative building, everything was done from the epicenter of Canada, and now the time has come for cleaning up the Canadian mess for Indian government. And I am saying you, friends, from the internal sources we are hearing something big is coming. Okay, make sure to watch the video. And before going further, friends, please make sure to like the video, comment on the video, share the video with as many people as you can. And because we need your support to reach out to the people. And also, friends, please make sure to press the notification bell to make sure that you get notified as we go live. And also, we send out one dharmic message every day. And now you can get it by just sending a WhatsApp to +1 647 964 4790 and get the episode on your phone. And also, do you know that we send out the real Sikh history, the untold? Do you get that? If not, you must subscribe, because we talk about the real Sikh history that is never being taught or talked. Okay, what is the truth versus what is the fake? We expose it for you. Make sure to get it by subscribing to our WhatsApp, which is +1 647 964 4790. Friends, now I just want to say you, the Canadian mission, the diplomats who are sitting in India, okay, what was their action? Why Indian government wanted to kick them out now and no later than 10th? And all of a sudden, immediately Canada got the message, because their diplomatic visas will be cancelled and they could be taken to jail. That's what Indian government was ready for, and Canada government wanted to, Justin Trudeau wanted to mainly escape from the embarrassment that can happen on October 11. So he took his people out, significantly reduced the diplomats in the Canadian embassy in India, and took them to Singapore, Malaysia. He's thinking it is going to come down. But I want to say something. From the internal information, what we are getting, folks, one thing is clear. Okay, one thing is clear, that is the tension. The India is not ready to escalate down. Okay, climb down. India is not ready. You know why? Because they want to say, you have taken it this far, let's clean up the mess, is their attitude. That's what our internal sources says. Okay, but let me go through how they meddled in, why the Indian government is so upset. I just want to say I want to show you how the see, you have to understand. Okay, we did videos on it. These are all available for you. Canadian politicians and Hawala money behind the Sikh farmer violence. Okay, promoting Khalistani terrorist and India agenda to unstable India. Okay, we have done the how much money has come from here. Unbelievable, folks. Every the CAA protest, I am going to show you how the Canadian soil, from Canadian soil, it was orchestrated. Okay, see here. Okay, the guy saying we will separate, and who are all from Canada. You have to go and certainly see this video, and also lot of atrocity against the Hindu community, because Hindu community pays more tax than any other community in Canada. You have to know that. But you know what? They are silent people, and they want to kind of do their job and go. And the government, who plays the politics of Khalistani, okay, they want to make sure. See here, our protest was happening. They say the Canadian government, see why the Modi government is giving a boot to Justin Trudeau. You have to understand that. Okay. They drag Indira Gandhi murder exhibition in Brampton City, folks, where the children are watching, where Indira Gandhi, who was killed by the Sikh terrorist, okay, and she was taken on the exhibition on the road and glorifying the terrorists, okay, and this was allowed in Canada in the name of freedom of speech. But now let me show you their hypocrisy. Okay, you have to see it. This is the farmer protest. Okay, this is the protest that was conducted against the Canadian soil being used in the name of farmer protest to terrorize an unstable India. And guess what? You see a goon here. You know, he's naturally, you know who he is, you know, and tearing apart the Indian flag and stepping over it. And also, Hindus were beaten up, okay, by these Sikh goons. And guess what, friends? The government did no action. You know why? Because the guy who was involved on that case was Jagmeet Singh's brother-in-law. Okay, who is Jagmeet Singh? Jagmeet Singh is the one who is giving support to Justin Trudeau to run the government, folks, to run the government. Okay, and so, you know, he didn't want to do anything. The police let him go. Okay, police let him go. The Hindus get beaten up. That's why these goons are. Okay, you may think, oh, you know what? They are very, very brave. This, that. Man, I want to say something. If they are that brave, why the heck they run away from Pakistan and Afghanistan? You had to answer that question. It's not the question of bravery. They have their people inside the system. You had to understand that. So the police will not arrest them. The police will not take action against them. Nothing will happen. Okay, let me show you some examples of it, why the Indian government is so upset. I am sharing you some of the very exclusive information, why Canada is getting what it is getting from India, and why India is not going to climb down, and it is just a beginning till the mess is either they have to clean up the mess or else. Okay, that's a thing. Now, see here, in the last 6 to 7 months time, folks, many Hindu businesses and temples were looted. Okay, many of them. And guess what, folks? No solution, nothing was found. Okay, let me show you some of the things here. Okay, this is the attack happened in the Hindu Sabha temple, Hindu heritage temple in Mississauga. Vandalization happened, and you may ask why. See here, this is the police, Peel police. Okay, this is the police in Canada who is paid by the taxpayer money, where the Hindus pay more tax per head, per average per capita tax paid by the Hindu is higher, and these guys are paid on the tax money. And guess what? They put the Khalistani flag and they roam around doing the exhibition, folks. And in fact, at Bharat Marg, we did a sting operation. They said we didn't know Khalistan. See here, we love Khalistan. This is the police, folks. And you expect them to take action against these goons? You must be crazy. You know, Modi government got enough. They had it enough. The minority in Canada is oppressed. They don't take them. They don't consider us minority. My skin is brown color. The racism is at the peak with this prime minister. He never considers. He doesn't consider black as a human being. He doesn't consider First Nation as a human being. He doesn't consider Hindu as a human being. For him, he's a racist. He puts black face and makes fun of black people. You know what I mean? But anyway, the funding happens from here. We have done all the expose here. Okay, let me go through. The temple vandalized, businesses attacked, Hindu business people were attacked. No action taken by police because they are in bed with these goons, folks. Okay, you have to understand. If you really want to know, go to our channel and under the Canadian news, see Okay, Canadian news put Peel police. We did a sting operation on the police. You will able to see it, and you should see it if you are interested on this matter and how the community is being oppressed and suppressed. And also, let me give you one more example. Okay, one more example of what happened. See, you had to understand, Canada celebrates Independence Day in a big way. It's okay. I have nothing against it because many people are hurt. First Nations are hurt. I stand with First Nation all the time. I think Canada is built on blood. Okay, blood by massacring these good people. Okay, so that's my, that's a truth. That's a true history. Nobody will say you. Okay, but and black slavery, we all know it, and how they treat Hindus, you can see it. Okay, if you are a slave like for them, like Khalistani or other terrorist gangs, they will be okay with you. Okay, but anyway, now let me go to Deepavali, one of the biggest functions. Okay, see here, big during the Independence Day and Victoria Day, etc. Canada celebrates big way with the firecrackers and etc. other things. Okay, in a huge way. But when Hindus celebrate Deepavali, the Canadian weather system puts out pollution. Don't pollution because of Deepavali, friends. You know what? I'm just saying you, this is a racism at the peak. Okay, this is Canada for you, and this mess is created by Justin Trudeau. He destroys Canada one day at a time. Okay, that's what it is all about, because it's a peace-loving country. Yeah, unbelievable place. Now see here, organized crimes, break-in every day. You take a city like small city like Brampton, you have like 20-25 break-ins a day. When we did the sting operation with the Peel police, they say, oh, Brampton is much better than other cities in Canada. Did you ever investigated on other cities? They have much more break-ins. And yesterday we did a video with Vinayji. At least 15 to 20 cars have been stolen every day. Okay, it's a mess here. It's a mess. And students come here, they don't get the room and they don't get the food. They get abused. The drug mafias and prostitution rings, etc. It's wow. Okay, but anyway, now India had it enough, folks. Okay, Modi government, and think about it. The extremist elements from Punjab come through the embassy, Canadian embassy, okay, to hold the flag here. Number two, what is Modi government upset at? Okay, and they're bringing in people here in the name of students, illegal immigration, human trafficking, drug mafias, drug lords. Okay, and in the name of students, folks, so many people come here. Okay, we have done a lot of videos on it. You will be able to see under the playlist called Canada News. Okay, and also not only that, and fueling by doing money laundering to the protest like farmer protest or CAA or anything to destabilize the government and break India, folks. And this is being orchestrated as per Indian government internal sources, which I am revealing to you. As per them, it is all done with the help of the Canadian diplomats who are sitting way higher in number in India under the protection and the immunity of the diplomat visa in India and working against the nation. They have to understand a country like India will have too many spies in your not only in your embassies, and they know what's happening there. And also like Ramneet Bittu exposed in Lok Sabha, okay, many of the gurudwaras, in fact majority of the gurudwaras in Canada are run by the terrorist element, okay, Khalistani element. And guess what, friends, it has been informed to the Canadian government many times, and they don't want to do it because of the vote bank politics, because of the money funding that is happening. and the money laundering that is being used to convert black into white and white into black. So many things goes behind it. And many of these are used as a epicenter for hate promotion. Hating. What is start there? Hate, kill Hindus. And also India, dismantle and uh, destroy India. That's what is being done. And many times the consulate generals are all getting death threats openly. The Canadian government will do nothing about it because they don't care. Understand this one thing, okay? If you're watching this video, they don't care. My skin is brown, okay? Let's face it. They don't care for me, okay? That's it. If I am their slave, they will get the work from me. Okay, let me go some of the I am going to show you here some dogs here also. Okay, Hindus will die. See here, folks. Robert Smith, his name is. He says Hindus will die. See the hate. See the hates with these guys, folks. Unbelievable. And they will come, and these are all the guys who are penetrated in the system, folks. And they are encouraged by the Canadian government. Okay. And guess what, folks? Pakistan Army, Pakistan ISI was involved in killing Baloch activist Karima Baloch. And these guys shut their mouth and be there because Pakistan cannot afford to give any money. You know that Pakistan is a beggar nation, right? They don't have food to eat. Yeah, this guy says Pakistan Jindabad. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Hungary also Jindabad for you. Okay, no food, nothing there. Okay, that's what is happening. No petrol, no food. But why the Canadian government then appease them is for the vote bank. Each family have how many votes. You know that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so Karima Baloch was killed, and that was okay for these guys. No, it was total silence. Okay. Bombay Bail, the Indian business was bombed. Silence. No problem. Hindu temples were attacked and looted and vandalized. No problem. And all these things were planned, involved with the involvement of the Canadian embassy in India under the pretext of the diplomatic visa, says the Indian government. And the money laundering, human trafficking, drug trafficking was also at the peak. And say friends, listen to me one thing carefully. One thing carefully, that as far as the knowledge I have with after my discussion with the internal sources over there, okay, I can say you this is not going to de-escalate anytime soon because India is not ready. Okay, you have to understand the Canadian population is pretty lesser than the Delhi population, folks. You have to understand. They may think it is a huge, big, and all those things. Okay, but anyway, that's they have the right to think. But it's less than a Delhi population. Okay, and it's not going to have a major impact. But our students are coming here in large number. But I can say our students come here many times illegally, paid. After coming here, their visa gets cancelled. I have done a lot of videos on it. You can check it in Bharat Marg, and how the students are used for prostitution, drugs, etc. You will able to see it, and all we are talking with the proofs. You will able to see it there. So Indian government wants to straighten it up. And Justin Trudeau just did one mistake. He escalated the thing, and it is like this: when you get a lemon, just make a lemonade. Is what Modi government thinks. Is what our internal sources says. Okay, what do you think of it? Let us know. And but anytime this Canadian police, how the hate is being spread with these goons. See, you have to understand who are Khalistanis. They are just dogs on the front end. Okay, who bark for those who kill their gurus. Okay, the Sikh gurus were killed by them, right? But that's okay. Let's stick here. So it's not getting destabilized, dismantle India plan, exposed, and not going too far. So it may go only up, not down till Canada and Canadian government cleans up the act. In the farmer protest, folks, many liberal MPs came there to India, talk about it, fund money. More conservatives also came. So it doesn't matter which side of the aisle you are. And also, I'll say you, when the emergency was implemented in Canada on the name of free speech, when the money of the protesters were extracted and looted from the banks of Canada by the Canadian government, or when the Canadian innocent women and men and children were beaten up by the Canadian police during the peaceful truckers rally, freedom truckers rally, India said no word because they thought it is their business. But Canada has to mind their own business, else they will have trouble, thinks Modi government. What do you think of it? Let us know. But looking forward to talk to you and see you soon. And Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Good time is coming, folks. Good time is coming. Those days are gone when any dog can bark and go. Okay. What do you think about Modi government actions? Do comment and share the video with as many people as you can. Looking forward to seeing you in